So good morning again, everybody, the 8th of March. And we're recording this session today so we can share it out there as we are increasing our sponsoring and building our networks. We have this phenomenon of when you join Neolife, the first thing you do once you have paid and sent in your application is to receive your kit. And we have available to us at the moment. I'm just looking at the page and I'll send this out on the group. We've got 4 kits available. I haven't got any of this up for sharing, so you're just going to have to listen to me. We've got 2 TriNN kits. One has got as a case. One is and the second of that is going for 1980, 102 points. And then you have 2 TriNNs for 920 Rand, which is 34 points. And then also on the nutrition side, you have a Pro Vitality Starter Kit for 1,180, 36 points. And then the very popular Golden Starter Kit, which comes with Golden's 2 best-selling home care products, Super 10 and LDC, with mixing bottles. And I think they send in a washing, not a washing basket, a shopping bag as well. That's for 910. So now so for most of us here, it's been many, 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 many yonks and years. Meryl, you over 30, since you would have received your starter, your box. And I haven't undone the blur, so just I'll try and find the camera and just show you. So apart from the products that vary, the rest of what comes in the starter kit is standard and the same. So the only variation is on the products. And I just want to also emphasize to you, it is more than possible. We've done one this week already online. So if your person isn't with you in person, you can do it on a Zoom or on a WhatsApp meeting or whatever. The front of the package says a healthier and a happier place. Let's make the world a healthier, happier place. I'm just quickly emphasizing to you what's inside it. It comes, the person will get their invoice with it, inside it, and a couple of loose pages, which I'll go through. And then there's a welcome to the Neolife family, a little bit of a blurb there about what Neolife is about. And then your first 48 hours occurs in the printed box on this inside. Not very well clear for you there. And that's a heavy hint, for each one of us. And when we're getting our first people started, is to make sure that we get them going as quickly as possible. There is a statistic that says if you don't get people going in 2 weeks, they usually don't do anything at all and fall away. Do be aware, mindful that people join for different reasons. You have people, so we're not talking about the membership join up, we're joining to do the business, or that's the first main reason, or people are very welcome to join just to get the wholesale price. And for people like that, I do also do a little bit of a kit opening, but not with as much information. But never doubt people can change their minds and they can be telling you one thing but meaning something else. So it's very important that we get this home kit, this kit started thing going. So first thing, they give you a list. You don't even have to think, it's all written down for you. How quickly you succeed depends on the right action. Then they give the steps. 1, review your distributor kit, which we're going to go through now, and walk through the getting started guide. Meet with your sponsor upline if you haven't already. So this is if the person receives the box and you're not there. Explore the Neolife back office website. Start building and implementing the 3 daily success habits. Set your Neolife goal and download the Team Neolife app, which is available for people to do orders on. Now, we can all do these things as well if we haven't done them. So I think before we get onto the products that are in here, which is our focus of today, I just want to quickly then emphasize to you what people are getting these days. The company has gone very, very digital. So we are saving on forests, etc. The distributor letter that comes in like this, if I don't know where the camera on this thing is, gives a whole lot of these QR codes for people to get the content that we used to get in paper form. The A to Z guide, application forms. Well, there are still application forms in the kit, and you will still get the compensation plan. You'll get the starter kit options. You'll get a catalog, and you will get, I'll show you as well, policies and procedures, order forms, member application forms, and price lists, and a catalog. The retail sales book is gone. They don't give that out anymore. But the rest of them are here on QR codes for the new people. Please remember, for your own benefit, we all need to be going on to our back office weekly, if not daily, if not 3 times a week at least. Depending on the time of year when your person joins, they will receive things that about things like the fast start, the bonuses, and the incentives. That's the word I'm looking for. The compensation plan is in there. Okay, how the business works. If you have forgotten it and you don't know where to find it yourself, you go and look back on your own back office. Policies and procedures. I've never really looked at it, but it is available and is very important if things go haywire in your business. There's also a little plastic pouch, because on the welcome letter, the person gets a little thing that they can pull out and stick their ID card into there. There will always be a magazine of the latest magazines. Remember, and you tell people if they don't do an order, they won't get the most up-to-date magazines. The magazines are no longer posted. They are sent out with orders when people do their orders. Price lists, you get a retail and a distributor price list. With the price list, always emphasize that you open the front cover of the distributor price list, and all the information is on the left-hand side for how to do orders. And there are the 2 options that are most used these days. One would be your write it out and WhatsApp it. It would be important maybe to show people how to do that with the price list, caseloads, singles, etc. Or else the most common one now more and more people are shifting onto is doing it online. Now, the online bit is very, very important for all of us as well. We had somebody this week who hadn't done an order for themselves for a couple of years. They had maintained their membership, and Rob and I didn't have any record of their login for going online to see their own back office to where they must do their orders. And so a quick email through to head office, and within 24 hours, we had the detail. Please remember that the head office is there, that we employ them. They work for us. And God bless them. What would we do without them? They are amazing. So please remember that. What's the email, Rob? JHB, Joburg orders, and you send them a quick message, or else you are welcome to I often WhatsApp them messages these days to save time. And they will then forward, if you send a WhatsApp, they will forward it on to the relevant department, or they will send you a phone number. Okay, and then with all the documents, the most important in my mind, and other people may not agree, but this for me is the most important one. It's called the Getting Started book. And I encourage us all, if you don't have an up-to-date one, okay, go onto your back office and print it off. Because I've noticed that the company keep updating it, which is fascinating, because it means that things are becoming more and more streamlined in terms of helping people to get the business going and off the ground. So you please, if I'm talking specifically because this is a recording to anybody who's listening, and if you've lost your Getting Started book and you are already a distributor, just go onto the back office. If you haven't got your PIN, contact them. They'll send it through to you, and go on there and start getting to know that back office. So when you're getting someone started, just on the back office, it's a good idea to run through some of the things with them. As we're becoming more and more technically advanced, we fake it till we make it. But the younger folk are buying their groceries on a daily basis from Checkers for 60 minutes. They're ordering, even we are now ordering odd things here and there on Takealot, etc., etc. It's become more and more digital. So go through that with people and encourage them and to learn to how efficient it is. I would just want to put in, before we go quickly onto the products, I don't know how to switch off the blurred background at this moment, Tony. Oh, how do I do that? I'm sorry. No, I should have done it before the meeting. I'm sure if I go here, I have to do a whole lot of things and I can't. So I'll put photos of them up onto WhatsApp, Hermine. So just for you to have a look. But please note, and this is lovely for people who do occasional orders. People think, oh, can't order because it's so expensive. From Clicks and from Pep, if you have an order that is under, and this is all in the front of your price list, if you order an order under 50 points, it's here, I'm reading it out to you. Less than 50 points is a 40 Rand delivery price cost for Clicks and Pep stores. You put it through on the order form or on the back office, and they will phone the person when it has arrived. And I've tested it myself, and it works like a charm. And then wonderful thing for people, if they do a 50 point or more, it's free to Clicks and Pep for deliveries. Less than 100 points to your door, you pay 100 Rand, and 100 points or more, it's free door-to-door delivery. So, for people who have joined up just to get a Pro Vitality every month, they're getting it at 811 Rand or whatever it is on their discount as a distributor, and then an extra 40 Rand. But encourage them to go from their 36 points and do another order, and then they've got a free delivery, and then that money goes into their order. So we get with these kits. So the Getting Started book is a whole training we will do on another occasion in the near future. But I'd like to just hand over to you, Rob. Would you like to just tell us a little bit about the 3 options for the nutrition, being Treonine in packets of 2 boxes or 2 bottles or a box of 6? What makes Treonine so amazing, and the Pro Vitality? And then when you're done, I will take over on the cleaning stuff. Thanks, Rob.
Right. Okay, so yeah, we just so these are slides. They just tell us about why we need the Treonine. So yeah, we're talking about healthy diets, and we're aware of these pyramids that we have, and so we don't want an unhealthy cell. So the whole thing of the Treonine is to keep your cells healthy, and this is the product that does it. It's a Treonine grain concentrate from wheat, soya, and rice. And there's a lovely picture of it. Lipids and steroids. Those are the things that we need for effectively using nutrition. So we can eat food, but we don't always absorb everything that's in the food. So the Treonine helps us to do that. It gives us an increase in energy and enhances our vitality and supports cellular health. Okay, so we don't want to see any more of that. So I want to share another one with you. So that's the Treonine. So certainly on the back office, you can find.
Sorry, Rob, please change that one.
Stop sharing. Yes. Oh, here it goes. Okay, then can you see this one here? So this is the Pro Vitality. So this is the fast facts that are downloaded from back office. And so in this case here, we have four, in a sachet, we have four different things that are given. And this is more to comply and to prevent disease and promote health and weight management. So here we have the Pro Vitality. Why would we want Pro Vitality? There you can see in the fast facts 1 year life in Pro Vitality is a whole food nutritional, convenient and go ahead sachets with 23 essential vitamins and minerals, lipids and storage, whole grains and carotenoids, which gives you heart health, immune function, healthy brain function, flexibility, health joints, clear vision, youthful skin, hair and nails, lifelong cellular health. So I just downloaded the fast facts, and here we have based in nature. So we sell whole food supplements. So Near Life is a Pro Vitality supplement provide the finest nutrition from whole grains, fruits and vegetables, and fish to help us achieve optimum health. So here we have our TNN. As we saw on the previous slide, the TNN provides healthy cells, and whole grain lipids and storage allows the cell membrane to become the flexible best and make it easier for nutrients to get in and waste out. And then we have the carotenoids, and there's a study that shows that the carotenoids increases our immune function. And then we have the Saminoid Plus, which is unique in that it has 8 different omegas in high potency. And as far as I'm aware, there's very few other omegas that have that sort of potency and the wide range of omegas that scientists have found. And it's clinically proven to support heart and cardiovascular health and screen for over 200 potential contaminants. And then you have a multi-mineral complex. And I think the multi-mineral complex is something sometimes people forget. This is a potential blend of 23 vitamins and minerals and helps bridge the dietary gap prevalent in many of today's diets, including selected plant source enzymes to support digestion and absorption of critical nutrients. So that's that I downloaded from the back office this morning. So if you want to talk to someone about this, you can show them this and try and memorize some of it. So otherwise I think I'm good for this.
Fantastic. Thank you, Rob. So I think then when you are obviously opening it, you can, if you don't have all the information at hand, be mindful that within the kit and especially within the catalog, you can go through some of the basics with people so that they get a gist of this amazing opportunity, not only to improve their health and focus in on we trying to prevent future health issues and build their confidence in what they have decided to join. On the cleaning product side, the home care, they will receive a Super 10. You all know what the Super 10 bottle looks like with a mixer and a care. Sorry, not a care. Sorry, I'm looking at care here, so I wanted to emphasize this as well. So you're going to get a Super 10 and an LDC. Rob, maybe you can pull up off the back office if you've got a moment there on either one of those, just to show people the kind of information that is available on the back office. But your most important thing that you need to emphasize when you are starting to use these products, number one, when you're opening the kit, they must open everything. Otherwise, the joke is that they leave them on the mantelpiece and they never use them. I mean, I've had people say, "Oh, I haven't finished my Super 10. I bought 10 years ago," because there's a perception that it's expensive. And that is not true. It is not true. It is actually extraordinarily economical and therefore priced incredibly well not to be expensive if you use it correctly. So you must show the person on the spray bottle the line that says 1 in 10. Some of the instructions say use up to 1 in 3. Very, very hardly ever have I ever used it at that level. And then you need to go through some of the things that the Super 10 actually does. So it will wash anything that you can wash with water. If you remember that, anything that you can wash with water, which means it can go from washing a tile, washing a floor, collars and cuffs through to a car engine. And we have used it many times for cleaning the brick paving outside front door where cars park, where they drip their oil. So it can be used for everything. And then the second thing that is so important about all these products, in this world where we live in, whatever we think about going on in the environment, we do know for 100% sure that we are polluted beyond any reasonable grounds. The statistics that came out a few years ago, and you can start building your information, build a file of little things that you can tell people and remind yourselves. In South Africa, 85,000 chemicals and no legislation at all for whether we should be using them or not. I am horrified to see that Roundup is still available even in Checkers to buy. It is a cancer-causing horror horror poison. So we are toxic. We are living in a toxic world, and we are putting these toxins into our environment. They are then going into our food, and we are finding ourselves, are we running out of time? Okay, so you
Do you want me to?
emphasize environmentally safe, child safe. How much, Rob?
Okay, just let me share some facts with you on Super
Yes.
10. So share.
All right, so that's your number one. It replaces things like Handy Andy, those white cleaners that people get used to using.
Okay, can
Um,
you see that? So yeah, under
yes.
resources, I just typed in super and two things come up, Super 10 and Super Grow. And here's some fact sheets. So here's the Super 10 and the product numbers are over there and what's in it. So if you want a extra heavy duty cleaner, you have 1 in 3 or else 1 in 10. But I didn't realize that, and this is Super Grow. So this is a maximize the benefits you achieve from washing efforts. So Supergrow is this one wasn't part of the
It's
agenda,
for
but anyway,
plants, it's for growing.
yeah. And I see the ratio is 1 in 1,000. Wow. Okay. So here's a cheat sheet of Super 10, which I actually have never seen before. So it's biodegradable, concentrated formula. You can dilute it. There's different dilution ratios. It's an emulsifier. So it's a chemical agent that helps combine water and oil-based substances. It's free rinsing, grease emulsifier, and hard water. So water that contains high levels of dissolved minerals, primarily calcium, and it works with these and deposits in industrial strength ionic syphilin, so it spreads over easily. And it's got a natural soap in it. It's non-inflammable, non-ionic. Can't even say that. And it's pH balanced, it's neutral. So it's a 7. It's phosphate free. So it's a pH neutral, residual free cleaning, and it's soluble and it's um, stain penetrable. Ability of cleaner to filter and break apart ponds of stains. So I'm sure people could share what sort of stains that it would dissolve easily.
Please, Robert, will you share that one onto the group?
Okay.
And it's another reason why we need to keep going onto our back office because they're sharing new stuff there all the time. And I'm very impressed with that little cheat sheet. There's probably one there for LDC as well. So the LDC is the second one, light duty cleaner. So Super 10 is a heavy duty cleaner, LDC light duty cleaner. And I know amongst us here, we have got amazing stories about all these products. And the LDC is red. So there's in the region here in Johannesburg, they talk about robot, red, yellow, green, green, yellow, red, for the three main cleaning products. But the two that you get in your starter kit are Super 10 and LDC, and the LDC can be mixed with Super 10 and it can be interchanged with Super 10, but you can use it for washing dishes. You can use it to bubble bath, you can shave with it, you can wash your dog with it, and it is one of the top sellers in the whole range because people love it so much. It is so versatile and not doesn't cause any kind of damage to your hands if you're using it for your body. Um, and so it comes in a smaller bottle in the Super 10 in the spray bottle that you will get. It's if you mix it in 1 and 10, you'll get 22 bottles or 11 liters. So you're saving on plastic in the environment. And with the LDC, if you mix it at a 1 and 5, you're going to get around about 18 bottles. And so it is very important that you train yourself and your people who are using the products to mix properly, um, to make sure that they are being used in the most economical way possible. I just want to mention the Care, the green one, should not be mixed with these two. I'm just going, they are not, Care is not in your kit, but if you're going to start using the products, you should consider buying Care as soon as possible. It is coming out of COVID. We used it the whole time, but we had been using it for 20 years already. It is a disinfectant, which in South Africa was tested by the Scientific Advisory Board many years ago. It kills all known bacteria, which is 99.9%. And Rory McDermott always says stamp on the other ones you can't see. But it is a very, very good, and Bob, you would be able to give the scientific stuff. I know that you used it in your I want to say laboratories, your working environment as a pharmacist. And we have a number of doctors around us here in Joburg who are using it that we know. I use it in my classroom, and it is incredibly safe and good to use. You shouldn't just use it randomly. I know that if we put too many disinfectants, we can also upset our own biome. So, but for your toilet, and if you're needing to do some quick disinfecting or a cut or a spray, to just spray it on. Fantastic, wonderful stuff to use. And then the fourth one I want to mention that is so undervalued and should be used in more detail by everybody is the washing powder. It's called G1. You will get, it has a 5 ml scoop, and it is good for hand and machine washing. And if you use it for 1 scoop for 5 kilograms in a washing machine, you will get 100 to 133 washes out of 2 kilograms of washing powder. And it obviously is then not polluting your waterways. It's going back into the ground because all our products are environmentally safe. So those are our starter kits. Reminder for everybody, and encouraging you to just go for it with these amazing products. And as you start sponsoring and recruiting more people, be encouraged to look up what's available on the back office and to go through those kits with them in detail and get them started with the 3 daily success habits. Use your products, share the opportunity, and personal growth. Rob, can you end the recording there, please?